Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. I want to talk to you again on our society and the status of our social being. And what I want to focus on today is this. I want it to change within a year. Now, in the past, I've just been sharing with you that it could change, that the power to change it is in our hands, and all of our dreams could be met if we were willing to submit to the principles that would produce that. And for edification, or just to make sure that you understand, this is not a waiting out thing. And from my perspective, I'm asking you to let us, as a people who are led by a different spirit, change America in a year. Now, my focus is still change the world. However, the world might be suspect to America unless we come wearing what we are selling. And so I'm asking us today to change our system of government, to change our social economic system, so that it will reflect what I have been preaching to you about. Paradise on earth, heaven on earth, your dreams being met, are you doing what you want to do? And that should be simple enough a matter to deal with. Now, when I'm speaking of this, I'm talking about, let's make sure that every American has homes that they're satisfied with. Let's make sure that every American has that home equipped as they desire. Let's make sure that every American have all the food, clothing that they desire. Let's guarantee that to one another. Not only that, let's make sure that education is unlimited and unrestricted for every American. Let's make sure that. Let's make sure that our technological advances continue as they have in the past, but let it jump a step or two based upon our new way of thinking. Let us make sure that there's health care for everyone from the womb to the tomb. Every American, let's make sure that we can guarantee that to one another. Ladies and gentlemen, after that, let's make sure that we have our transportation, that we can go and come as we choose. Let's make sure that research and development is a constant thing, that we are always seeking in our medical field to cure sicknesses and diseases. Not to just treat them, but to cure them. Let us make sure that. And let us make sure that all of the things that we have mentioned here, all of those things that all of us agree on, even though we might not understand how it can happen, let us make sure that we, the people who right now do all the building, who do all the health care, who do all the things as far as clothes making, who produces all the food, who are producing the cars that we get around here, who's taking care of the education, we who are doing that same stuff right now, let's open up the doors so that more people can get in these professions, that more people can be trained, that more people can actually serve in these capacities. Let's guarantee to one another a career of our choosing so that all of these things can be met. And what we will do, ladies and gentlemen, in this approach is that we will create enough so that every last one of us can live as though we were millionaires. We can live as though we were rich. And since we don't actually have a measure of a substance outside of that which is common amongst us all, since we do not have a measure of a substance outside of that which is common amongst us all, we don't have to try to connive. There's no profit. There's no benefit in trying to usurp. There's no benefit, there's no profit in trying to exploit. And so we do things because we want to do the best we can, be the best we can be in any and everything that we do. I'm asking you to think about these kinds of things, ladies and gentlemen, and let us decide that that's what we want, and we can find that every child that is born into this world in debt, we can eliminate that debt. That child comes into this world free. That child comes in this world free because we eliminate the debt of the parent. That parent is free because we've eliminated the debt of the grandparent. In other words, we eliminate debt. And what we actually do is we serve one another in life. We take our gifts that we have, we utilize the resources of the earth, and we create as we desire for one another. We get rid of this old racism, we get rid of this old bigotry, we get rid of this superiority, we get rid of all of that. and we see each other as the grand creation of God, because there is no other like you. There is no other like you. Bye-bye.